Hello, how's it going? Saltire here. This is part 2 of my When Worlds Collide Let's Play as Macedon. Now, at the end of the first episode we had General Plistarchos capture the Barbaroi town of Trika. And the reason why I chose Trika to capture rather than Thebai is because Epiros are one of our enemies, and unless you get special permission to travel through their allies' territory, the Aetolians, they'll have to attack us through this valley here between the Pindus Mountains and the Peneus River. So this is both a good defensive spot to confront them, or a good platform for operations to attack them. Now we've got the same sort of like all around. I mean, our other enemies up here are the Dardanoi, and we have Edessa here, so I'm looking to establish a northern army there. It's got a pretty decent garrison in there already, but I will look to reinforce it. And again, the same with Amphipolis, because we're all other enemies are the Ptolemaics, and they hold this region here. So again, we've got a decent garrison in there, but we still need to reinforce it. Now, going back to Trika, I didn't finish off in the last episode by declaring our occupation of the settlement, and I think we'll set the wheels in motion by queuing up the regional pacification to appease the local citizens, because we're going to bump their taxes up and they won't like that very much either. So that's that done. Now I'll only do that for a few turns, possibly about a year, which is 8 turns, and as I'm doing for other settlements that I've got on very high taxation as well. I don't like to keep it all like that all the way through, because it affects the traits of the governors, generally in a negative vein. The same as very low taxes also have a negative effect. So I'm just doing it just now to sort of like try and build up my economy a little bit, keep it stabilised, because we're going to have to do some recruiting. Now, as I said, that's 3 of our enemies that we're surrounded by. Now the Aetolians, they're neutral at present, but like I said, they're allies with Epirus. Epiros are allies with the Dardanoi, so we're not in a good place really. We've also got enemies here, the Achaion, and they are allies with the Autonomoi. So again, a little bit of a precarious position. Now I've got this army outside Corinthos. Now I'll come back to them shortly. Now I want to go up here. I just want to check how much our navy's costing me to upkeep. Christ, 3,000, nearly 2,000. That's nearly 5,000, just under it for those two. What about these two here?
Ready to sail!
2,750, 1810. So I mean, between them that's like about 9,500 drachma per turn. That's a heck of a lot. That's eating into your economy. Alright, no, I don't want to scuttle the navy, because I like to have a navy, especially around the Aegean here. Take care of anything that decides to try and blockade our ports. Alright, I think I'll just try and live with it for now. If it's having that detrimental effect on my economy, I'll maybe scuttle one of the fleets. Now the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to move my capital from Larissa to Pella, Now I believe historically Pella was the capital. Around about the 4th century I think it was made the capital. I remember reading in a book not so long ago and that being mentioned. Now the thing is, Pella is a Macedonian homeland. Now I don't think Thessaloniki is a satrapy. So is Edessa rather. Cassandria also. Amphipolis as well. Larissa's a satrapy as well. Now, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, drop my line in the comments below, but I wouldn't imagine a satrapy would be made a capital. You know, I mean, I don't know the politics of the time or anything, or how they work properly, but I've got a little bit of idea, but I wouldn't have thought, like I said, a satrapy would be the capital. So it's all the more reason that your homeland, Pella, should be made the capital. I mean, none of the other, what about the other ones? Demetrius, was that known as the capital once as well? I mean, that's a satrapy too. What about Corinth? No, Corinthus is southern Greece. That's a satrapy. Chalkis, that's an ally state. Oh, it's about to become a satrapy. And Athenae, I think that was, I don't think it's anything, was that the hegemonia it's got there. What buildings can I get here? Oh, nothing. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Regional pacification. Well, we've got enough money to put that in place and start the ball rolling, I suppose, for government determination. Alright, we'll put that in and put it back on auto, and I'll go back up to Pella and we'll make Pella the capital, because that's the only one that's a homeland. So, and to me it makes sense. Historically it makes sense, although I'm not playing historically. I'm sort of make my own story here, tell my own story and write my own history, so to speak. So yeah, Macedonia Kingdom, so says it all really, doesn't it? So I want to make it the capital anyway, so there we go, it is the capital. Now let me see now, we want to get a governor in here, don't we? We'll go in there. Demetrius. Gosh, too much to read here, jeez, oh. What's that one? Loyal 3, it says in the bottom corner there. Worth waiting going on, they will suffer and struggle tirelessly for you and can be trusted to do so far from your watchful eye. You can watch, oh, I'm not going to read all that, it's too much. But he hasn't got much in management. Demetrius II now, this is his nephew, isn't he? Yeah, I made him the heir, because Antigonos II is like 60 now, and we've got him in Corinthos. I think if we take Demetrius out of Cassandra, we're going to lose money there, aren't we? Let's see. About 800, just under. And it's -6. Now this should improve if we put him in there. It's just by how much, that's the thing. I wonder if we can get back again if I want to send him there. Oh, here, that's a bonus. It's 600 to 700 odd. So So that's about 11, so that's about 300 of a gain there then. We lost 800 taking them out of there. Alright, that's settled then. The only thing is he's got 2 command stars, so I mean I might want to use him for the Northern Army that I'm going to recruit and send up here. Now this Northern Army is going to be, I'm going to make it up with a core of hoplites, and then we'll just add others to it. We've got these Agranians in there, so they're quite useful. Missile attack. And is that the phalanx or something they call it? Is it a Romfa? See what the description says. A Balkan tribe. Oh, Xyphos style sword. Alright, fair enough. Got that wrong, but I thought it looked like one anyway. Like the phalanx men carry, or the Romper Stompers as I'd call them, the Romper Foforii. They carry that sort of sword, curved sword. Yeah, so we want to get, we want to start reinforcing that settlement in case we get attacked by the Dardanoi. I think it's almost a certainty. I'm not so sure about the Ptolemaics. They may or they may not. But like I say, we're in a dodgy position as it stands. So, right, what have we got in Pella? What are they costing us? Now, I've got 2 units of cavalry up in Edessa, so that's fine. I think we can, we've got a few cavalry around us, so I think we can let them be disbanded. Yeah, I remember I sent these here. They're nearly 400, so that's saving like 800 already. So we'll disband them as well. Now, we can take some of these out here. We don't need all them in there. And we can send them north. Up to Edessa. What have we got in here? Need some hoplites. Chalkidiki. Perfect. What are they? Wow, they've got good defensive stats, haven't they? Good all round actually. Excellent. So we'll send them up as well. And then we'll recruit some more. We'll send up Chalkidiki from there. What else can we recruit there actually? Oh, Epilecta. Oh, these are one of my favourite units. I used quite a few of these in Roma Surrectum 3 when I was Let's Playing it. So we have a few of them, but we want a strong hoplite army up there anyway. Now we'll also need to look at getting some recruits over here as well, just to strengthen in case we do get attacked. We'll take some of them out to garrison Tricca when I'm ready to move the army out, and we'll recruit there. I've got a diplomat on the way as well, and we're retraining these Catacon Hippion. So I won't recruit anything there. Here we go. What can we get them? It's only archers really. Yeah, we'll get them another unit of archers in there. That's a start. I think that's just about everything. I think we're ready to go into the end term. Oh, except for this Achaion or Achaion faction here. Now they're not actually besieging us, but they're trespassing on our territory. So we can't be having that now, can we? Not an enemy that close to our settlement. And my concern is, I mean, I don't know how many settlements they actually have, but my concern is if we eliminate them, will we get attacked by the autonomy? I think it's pretty much a given, but we can't just let them sit around there. They might besiege us next turn anyway. We're already at war with them, so it shouldn't antagonise the autonomy. How's that for a mouthful? I think I've done just about everything I can. I've got a spy in Larissa, but I'll leave him there for now. We might bring him down and see. We might need to use a spy to try and open gates for us, because this submod has a garrison script and it's automatic. You can't turn it off or you'll I think, I'm almost certain you can't turn it off or you'll cause a CTD. But I can't get access to any siege equipment for some time, so we may well have to rely on spies getting gates open for us. Alternatively, try to just fight field battles, because as soon as we attack a settlement, say like a settlement like Heraclea here, and it's got about a quarter of a garrison. Now if we besiege that, on the turn, that'll become a full garrison. It means big battles, right enough, but it also means many losses too, and more difficult to try to take the settlement, which I don't know whether that would be quite in keeping with the time, whether they would be able to, you know, draw in that sort of quantity of troops. Anyway, I think I've talked enough. Let's go on with some battle. I think we'll go to war, because that's what we're supposed to be here for. We'll come out and attack them. Okay, let's have a look at what they have. Some slingers there. Some archers, Christ. Alright. Therakitai is another good unit, and I like these. Agio Hoplitai. That's Phalangites. Petsoi Koinon Ton Achaion. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, if it's wrong, I'm sorry about that, but I'm just trying my best. If anybody knows better, of course, again, drop a line in the comments. More Phalangitai. Peltonai, Thraken, Peltas. I quite like these. I think these are quite useful flanking troops. Epilectoi, Hoplitai, favourites of mine. Aconistais, that's more missile troops. Launcher Foroi, Hippies, I like them as cavalry because they've got shields, decent charge bonus, and they stand up well in the melee with other cavalry. And they've got some Aspidophoroi, which are Javcav. So we've got a few missile troops here, so this might prove a wee bit costly. That's if I can win it. Now the ratio, armour strength ratio is 75 in our favour, and we have got a 7-star general in charge, of course, but he's an old git, but it's the morale boost that he gives to the army that counts. And this is just like it says General Heraclitos, but he's just a captain really, jumped up captain. Alright, let's get down onto the battlefield and fight this battle. Now I imagine this is going to be in the woods, or at least at the bottom of a mountain range somewhere. I notice there's quite a few trees around there, bit of a forest. I just hope it's not too dense, because I don't really like fighting in amongst forests. I'm not really that good. A lot of times because I can't bloody see half the stuff. I can't see what's going on most of the time. Okay, oh there we go. Not too bad though.
Will be done. Whether the day goes well or not is in our hands. Brave sons of Greece, fight well and earn the favor of the gods.
Okay, now we're on a slight incline there as it stands now, but they're not going to come to us. I dare say them be straight ahead of us. Let's see, have a look around. There's not really an awful lot of high ground. I'd like to get them into some sort of a clearing, but there's only this wheat field, I think that is. There's only that field there and this bit of spare space round about it. I don't suppose we'll sit back there and wait for us to come. Alright then, well, let's just make the best of what we can. It means a lot of use of my hotkeys here, I think. And look at these beauties. Let's have a look at these boys. Oh, terrific. A cool looking unit. Ice cool, in fact. Alright, now then, we'll keep them. How am I going to do this? Let's see, my problem is using my hotkeys. I mean, unfortunately, I had a bad traffic accident several years ago, and it left me with nerve damage down my left side. Unfortunately, I got damaged my spine and my hip, and I can't use my left hand very well, and I can really only work with two fingers, so I'm afraid you'll have to bear with me. Try to use the hotkeys down here and amongst the trees, because you need to. Now, what's I going to do? Right, we'll take them off phalanx as it stands at the minute. Behind them, I think we'll put the epibate marine swordsmen with their javelins. We'll just set them neatly in behind. Stretch it a bit more. Okay, and we'll put him on fire at will. And behind there. Oh wait a minute, I'll be 2 units of arts or something. So we'll put them there. And I usually try to keep them to the left actually.
Stand and fight. Guard position. On my order.
But because I'm in amongst this wooded area, I'm not going to leave too much to chance, because I probably won't be able to react quick enough, or as quick as I need to. I don't profess to be a great player, never have done, but I'm adequate, I think, and I do well, and I'll do win a lot of battles, so I suppose that's something in my favour. Now I'll put these Thureophoroi in behind here, I think.
Units, march!
I'll bring a bit closer to the end, because we want them to flank.
Units, forward!
And again, I'll put them on fire at will. I'll put these guys on guard mode, just in case they suddenly counter-attack us, which is pretty much been well known to happen. Especially when you're using Sinuhets battle AI, battle formation AI I should say. which you can choose in the launcher. I don't know if it actually works here or whether this is preset to default. That's something I forgot to ask Leon, the developer. He told me not to change in like the garrison scripts and that. Now the Canticoin, we'll just keep them back out the way. Don't want to expose them too much to slinger fire. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything in place. Right. Let's find out where they're at. Well, it's slightly up that way, so... Uh-oh, there goes my phone. Damn you. That's that sorted. Sorry about that. Right then, I think that's where they'll be up there, so let's just move our men round. And we'll go up and have a look and see where they are exactly positioned. Oh, they're on the way? No, don't worry, I want to fight you. Nah, they're taking up a new position, but it'll be good if they move up to this field. That'd be asking too much though, wouldn't it? Not here to come back again, change mind. Right. How far back are we, for Christ's sake? Oh, there we are. Okay, let's get us up there. This, beginning to wish I never switched to this minimal UI hub now, to be honest with you. I use my mouse a lot, you see, so... Like that. I don't know whether they're going to start all this nonsense of running backwards and forwards all the time. I think I'll rush my men forward. Can have a little look at the enemy. Okay, they're light phalanx, and that's Achaion hoplites. Look at the detail on these shields as well. Everything about this mod is absolutely excellent, in my opinion. The work that Leon has done on this, I've said many times before, I can't stop praising him for it. It's absolutely excellent. I mean, I'm a big fan of Roma Surrectum 3, and to be able to produce this the way he has done is just shows you how much dedication and hard work he puts in here to get them so well, we call real eye candy, you know. Look at these guys. Right, losing track of the battle now. Where am I? I get bloody lost. Here we are. That's what I mean about I don't like fighting in forests. I get so bloody disorientated, to be honest with you. If we can get forward to there before they get too much... Oh no, we'll never get there in time, will we? Uh oh, we're going all over the place, going a bit skew. What's happening here? That's better. I don't know why that happens. It's probably something I'm doing, just don't realise it. Okay, time to get you on phalanx. Now they've got 2 phalanx units, haven't they? So I keep putting my mouse to the top to move. Now they won't come and attack us more. I need to get down here, I need to start using the keys. Try and keep my mouse out of the way. Where's my archers? Let's get them on fire at will. Cool. Terrific new units. Let's have a look at my Katakoikai. Look at these. Brilliant. Shall we look at my archers? Oh, let's take medium archers. Look at this. Well, I'm admiring these, so we're getting attacked. Chalkis Hopatai. Let's have a look at the Athenai. I think he's even changed the shields on these. These are a different colour, I'm sure. From Roma Surrectum 3 when I played. I actually did a let's play as Athenai. I just finished it. I cut it short really. I mean, I reached victory conditions, but can you go to them? Let's get down amongst this. Oh, Jesus. Here we come. Yeah. They're running away again. Judge the distances amongst these trees too well. I'm going to work off this here. They've fired the stuff, so we sent them out here. They keep running away as we go to take them on. And you go over that one. What's happening here, boys? Well, we generally want to fight you. Keep running away. Now we get this cavalry unit being arseholes. So we'll get what Canticon, but are they missile camp? I end up chasing them all over the place.
They're attacking us! Forward, units! Move out! Go! Auxilia! Auxilia! Move out! Forward!
Take them in. We're chasing after these guys. I've got a fast hotkey that speeds up the camera. No, we don't want you chasing after them all over the flipping place. What's this here? Let's go and take them archers out. Back up there, mate. Don't chase after them. That's that, them sorted out. Now go and get them if you can. Go and get away. Yeah, got them, get them. That's it, well done. You keep an eye on the numbers, make sure we're not losing too many of them. They'll take care of that, I think. What are these? Right, you boys here, come and get them. I'll get Peltar sailing and run away as well. Change of attack.
enemy general is slain,
Oh,
and
that's
now
him
his
down.
men
That's
fear
it.
us.
He's not-
It
he's
is
only
time
jumped
to
up
press the
captain
attack.
Auxilia!
So the Marines, they can take care of
Move
them.
out! Destroy them! Move!
Get into them, boys. Who else have we got? No Marines. Let's bring them down here.
Move out! Move out! Auxilia!
Tell me what's my cavalry, because I'm getting danger of where are they?
We're under attack!
There they are. We'll bring them up here, I think. We can keep an eye on things. That's our men. We'll send them in here. And if we send Catacomb cavalry after these, we'll keep them out of harm's way, I think. Okay. Can't see half of what's going on here. Who's that?
Auxilia!
Oh, cavalry unit. He's my general. Let's bring you 2 units up here, I think. Because you're not getting into the picture at all.
Swordsman!
Well, they've been doing a bit of defending, which is good. We'll bring you along here. Just theory off for right. Bring you across here as well. Got you on fire at wall already. How are we doing? Let me see. I can't see anyone here, you know. Tell him in the back. We seem to have gone back to front with these somehow. It's very difficult. Trust me. I don't see anyone. I think we're winning.
Kill them!
Right, now our Resistiferi and our general can get after these. Take care of them. Just move a little bit quicker, it'll be helpful. Oh, that's good, that's him wiped out. Let's get above things now. And we'll bring you down here.
Auxilia! 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 Forward! At the dump!
I think, who's this here? Where's your general? Get him. And he's just a Ferroy into the back end. Here they come.
Auxilia!
Wiped out. Hopefully.
General! No move!
The phalangites have took a pounding, but that's mainly because I couldn't see what the hell was going on, to be honest with you. Trying to get them out there out of trouble. I've got the victory, that's it. Now we can run down whatever we want.
And now they flee.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my troops out of there, because they're no longer fighting, and we'll bring them all over here, and we'll get our cavalry chasing what we can. Just trying to find them all.
Waiting for orders. General.
Okay, it's just to the right. They're all heading out this way now. Right, yeah, that's good. Is that up there? That's just one horseman by the looks of it. Come out, Cav. Alright, have they got any more?
General.
I think they're all coming this way anyway.
Units. Units, make haste. General.
Let's give Exister for Roy some more some more experience. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Ah. I'll get round behind them if I can.
This is a heroic victory,
Terrific.
worthy of great
Look at
soldiers.
these, how good do they look? Wow. And they're terrific. Face mask as well. Well, that wasn't too bad. I was 239 and I've actually fought that battle blindfold, and I'm not going to make any apologies for the quality of it. It was difficult. I find it difficult to fight in forests. That's why I do always try to fight out in an open plain somewhere so I can show the battle better. But you know, I hope you're entertained by it at least a little bit. It was a good victory, and we've got a few casualties healed, not too many. Got some of the phalangitae back. Just over 40 men back, so all in all under 200 men lost, and we killed 1048, so it's a good victory in my book. Some of these units are seriously amazing looking, aren't they? And like I said several times before, I think it's just reward for the years that he spent on this, that Leoni spent on this. I can't praise the guy enough, I really can't. Terrific work. As with all modders, they all do terrific work. Some of the stuff in Rome Surrectum is unbelievable, but I actually think Leoni's took this to a level above. It's fantastic. So that was a nice victory there, and with that I'll say thanks very much for watching, and hopefully you come back and watch more. Bye.